Dr. Noller. In brief, a description of Fort Sumter is this. It is a brick masonry castle of a pentagonal form standing out in the harbor 1,200 yards from the nearest point of land. Its scarp wall is 50 feet high and 7 feet thick, being arranged for 3 tiers of guns of the heaviest caliber. Galleries project over the top of the wall from which grenades and missiles can be thrown down. The quarters for the officers are on 3 sides of the parade, 3 stories high, portions of them being bomb-proof. On the side toward the land there is an esplanade and a wharf. On the other 3 sides the wharf comes up to the foot of the scarp wall. Large cisterns are arranged to catch all the water that falls on the roof. At present time these cisterns are nearly full. There is but one entrance to the fort, and that is arranged so that a few men can defend it. Mines are placed on the exterior at various points, so arranged that they can be fired at any moment from the interior of the fort. Although Fort Sumter is not impregnable, yet is the best adapted of all the forts on the coast to Major Anderson's circumstances. The garrison consists of 10 officers, 70 soldiers, and 25 laborers. The wives and children of the soldiers were sent on a steamer to New York City some time since. There has been no attempt to desert by any soldier or laborer, and it is not anticipated that any will be made. No reinforcements have arrived and none are expected, but that is a matter which nothing reliable could be known until the order is issued. The quantity of firewood on hand is about sufficient to last until warm weather, constant accessions being made to it by catching driftwood. Of the substantials of life, such as salt, meat, and bread, there is a good supply, but the luxuries have long since disappeared. During the last week, fresh provisions had been obtained in Charleston, but that amusement has stopped. Surrounding Fort Sumter, the state troops have erected several large and apparently strong batteries. They have been assisted by Negroes sent down from the plantations. As all of the batteries are within range of the guns of Fort Sumter, not a shovelful of earth could have been moved had Major Anderson been directed or chosen to prevent it. But the policy appeared to be to act on the defensive strictly and allow these people to work off their excitement. They have labored hard, but still appear to be excitement. Matters are in a bad shape down here, and we expect daily a conflict. There will be bloody work if they attack us. On April the 11th of 1861, General Beauregard sent word to Major Anderson, the commanding officer at Sumter, to surrender the fort. Anderson and his officers refused to evacuate the fort. South Carolina had 32 guns and 18 mortars surrounding Sumter. At 4:30 in the morning of the 12th, firing began. 3 of the officers, Hall, Snyder, and Meade, had their first experience of war. After enduring 33 hours of bombardment, 3,341 shot and shell, no relief in sight, fuel and food almost gone, fort in shambles, at 1:30 p.m. the flag was lowered. Built for 650 soldiers, its 128 soldiers, musicians, and workmen were no match for General Beauregard's forces.